All right, here it is. Here is the warlocks still hunt build. So I can see most of you are probably laughing already, and in a way, this is a joke build, but it's a joke build that kind of works. So the whole premise is you want to get your tessellation, and you want to pair it with Song of Flame. So what that does is when you activate Song of Flame, instead of using your grenade, you use it to just keep constantly feeding Tessellation. And now, the build that I've ultimately come down to is using Singering Alchemy with 3 times Solo Surge, so you get the 4 times Solo Surge. So basically, you pop your Rift, you pop your Super, and I mean, you can switch out for a special grenade launch that yeah, in this current episode we have the weakening ray launchers, so you can swap out if you really want to. I'm too lazy. I just use Edge Transit, and Edge Transit, it's part of the build basically. Either that or Chill But I like Edge Transit for the mere fact that, like, as you build Envious Assassin up, you basically, so you use your super, you use up your tessellation, use all of that up, and then you would swap out to a bait and switch weapon. I like Edge Transit a little bit more than Chill, for the mere fact that as you use Envious Assassin, you build up your ammo for it, and instead of having to constantly worry about swapping back and forth, usually by the time that you start using Edge, you will have just a massive magazine ready to go, and you can just sit there, you can just unload on the boss. Obviously, this build, it only works on longer damage phases, as you'll see in the clips that I show later on. It might be good for short damage phases because, like, when you get this thing going, it does like 220,000 damage per shot, and you get 6 shots, so you're breaking a mil easily. And I'll just show you a little glimpse. There is one very bad glitch, and the one thing you don't want to do while doing this is but yeah, like, see, as you sit there, you can just sit here and just keep eating into your tessellation here, and it does a lot of damage. But you just sit here and just keep eating into it and feeding into it and feeding into it. But the one thing you don't want to do is you do not by any means want to activate both your Transcendence and your Super at the same time. For some reason, well, you gotta think about it, like, you got your normal grenade as it is. Then when you activate Transcendent, it replaces your grenade with the Transcendent grenade. And when you activate your Super, you're replacing your Transcendent grenade with the Bird. And for some reason, I guess Bungie's spaghetti code, it doesn't work out that way. I think there's a conflict between your grenades and your Transcendence grenade. And your Transcendence grenade, it seems to like overpower it, and it completely blacks out your ability to use your grenade when you use it. The whole point of me doing this earlier was to build up my. They can show you how it works, and can show you how Transcendence kind of messes this up. So I can get my super back here, but yeah. When done right, this thing does like 220,000 damage per shot to a boss. And when you pair it with doing a bait and switch weapon after that, you can add on another like easy mil damage on top of that. It's a joke build, but it's a joke build that works. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be, it's not no perfect counter to what was the Still Hunt Hunter. But again, you gotta kind of realize we're warlocks. We're not meant for that kind of damage build or that damage output, in my opinion. We are the survivability, damage over time class, basically, is what we are. We're not no glass cannons like hunters are. They're just trucks. They hit like trucks. They do your Celestial Nighthawk and your Still Hunts and your crazy builds like that. Just do obscene amounts of damage up in a very short period of time. Titans kind of have their own things too, with their punching and their navigator. What was their navigator builds? I guess that's not really much of a thing anymore. I mean, it still works. I mean, I see people solo flawless Vespers with it. But this is it's a fun build. It's an interesting build. It's kind of comes out of left field over here. You know, you don't even really expect it. People definitely completely fallen off when it comes to Tessellation. Garbage, but you can do some fun things with it, and definitely this seems to be like the warlocks version of a hunter slash a nighthawk still hunt build. So let me I'll pop my transcendence and I'll pop my super and I'll shoot it. When I load it, I shouldn't be able to use it. See, it's completely blocked out. It's one glitch you definitely do not want to do with this. It completely blocks out before the streak's over. I definitely don't do that. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of clips to include in me just doing massive damage to the warlords, ruin bosses, both the Urger and the Effin. This is it's surprisingly a really good build to use against Effin. The first damage phase, not the actual damage, you know, the first mini damage phase, I usually pop my super and waste all this, and then second island place you go to, the second mini phase, I usually pop all my edge transit, and by then I either have my super back and I might just use my super again, or I'll just keep using that transit until the actual damage phase, and then I'll switch over to my super again, and then just completely unload with whatever I have left of each. But yeah, it's a fun build. It's a funny joke build, but it works. Here's some clips showing what it does.
This was a clever incision by the witness. A multi-front attack. Sabotage us.
I don't get it.
Glean knowledge.
I don't get it.
And annihilate any traitor.
5 million too bad.
Ah, couldn't get it off. Damn it. That wasn't loaded? Bullshit. Jump the gun on that one. Close. I don't know why I thought of doing that, but whatever. Ah, it's a fault. I did the best. Ah. 4.78.
Jesus. Hopefully I don't completely fuck this up. Oh, yeah, sitting on the thing helps, buddy. Oh, and the lightning bolt comes down and kills the, but the 1.92 just from shooting my fucking fusion rifle at it. The lightning bolt came down and shot my grenade out of the barrel of the gun. I'm pretty fucking sure that's what just happened. But I don't.